Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up and fuck with your girl. Okay? I would love to hear from you guys. Okay? As well as just going to drop comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord. Okay? All right. I think that's about it. So we're going to get some guidance from the Archangel deck here to start out the reading for you guys to really see what Spirit really has for us in these moments in time. We will be clarifying, right? We will be clarifying with the tarot here to really dissect your situation and really get in detail with what Spirit really wants to keep at the forefront of our minds today, this week, this month, etc., etc. Okay? All right. As well as we're going to end out the reading with the message from the Motivation Manifesto. Okay? All right. Let's go on and get it popping, y'all. Let's see what Spirit really got for y'all in these moments in time here. And this goes for me too, folks. Okay? So this goes for me too. What does Spirit got for us? What do they want us to keep at the forefront of our minds today as we are walking through our days, as we are walking through our lives? What do they really want us to know in these moments in time? Okay? All right. One card. I'll show you. Last shuffle. Last shuffle. Right there. What's going on with the collective? What do you want us to know? Keep at the forefront of our mind today. One card. Too many. Just one. Thank you, Spirit. Boom. Love it. We got courage. Archangel Uriel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Alright, so with this combination of cards, there's a need for us to really take a leap of faith when it comes to what we believe in and what we're putting our faith into. This also has to do with analyzing what is our faith, what do we believe in, what is our belief systems. What do I mean by what is our belief systems? Not what society says our belief system should be. What is your personal belief systems? What do you want, right? This is that energy here. This is you really diving in deep within yourself and finding your own morals, your own values, your own belief systems, not belief systems that were placed upon us from childhood or generation or just in society in general. This is you really truly finding who you are as you're really making these moves, really learning how to understand yourself, really understanding your inner power, your inner being in these moments in time as things is really shifting for you. Okay, you guys are really, the more that you dive deep within yourself, the more that you're going to start understanding yourself a lot more, the more that you're going to find things that society placed upon us and really like belief systems that society placed upon us. But truth be told, diving within yourselves and really releasing those expectations or releasing those limiting beliefs there, you're going to come into awareness some of the things that you believed in based on somebody programming you or telling you what to believe, that you actually are found or fond by whatever this is. Let me give you an example. When I was prior before my spiritual awakening, when it comes to dreads, right? I used to like, I don't need nobody with no dreads, bad news, this, that, and the third. Those limiting beliefs, right? Going down my spiritual journey, now understanding the meaning of dreads in general, the spiritual meaning of what dreads actually stand for. Now I want to dread my shit up, right? Eventually, I'm just scared right now. Okay, anywho, not really scared. It's just like in divine timing, this will be wrapped up. I will lock this up, okay? This is that energy in these moments in time. That is an example. Used to really bash dreadheads, and now going through my awakening, going through my journey, through my personal evolution, understanding the most natural, the most closest to myself would be through that method of I guess hairstyles, really getting back to the roots of myself. And there's a lot of truth when it comes to dreads, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. It's like that here. So you guys are really learning what your personal belief systems are. And the reason why there was even an ideology of dreads are bad is because you can't get a job. The myth, right, that you can't get a job, you'll be looked down upon, or passed down for family belief systems, generation, etc., etc. Okay, things that were placed upon me. All right, this is that energy here, really breaking out of anything that has been limiting you and opening your allowance to explore more, explore different things, really in this space of really connecting with who you are, finding out what you want, what you believe, what you stand for, what your morals are, what your values are, what is integrity to you, right? Not what your preacher say, not what your mama say, not what your girl say, or your boy say, or your hubby say, or your wifey say. This is that energy here. What do you personally connect with? This is that energy here. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's literally break this energy down. Why is Curtis here? Why are we analyzing and really evaluating our belief systems? Because I feel like this has to do with really going within and dissecting our belief systems and making sure those belief systems are coming from ourselves, from a soul level, not from programming. Okay, this is that energy in these moments in time. I feel like we're looking at a lot of belief systems. Also, I'm hearing here as well here, you're breaking out of that lack mentality here. All right, I believe on a video that I've shared, beautiful, beautiful soul. Check my page out and you'll see it on there. It's one of the recent videos that I've shared. This young lady, gifted soul, really talked about spirituality, how I guess the Christianity. How can I say this? I'm going to say this in my own words. So I'm not quoting what she says. But check the video out. There's a clip on my page. She literally said basically that it's an excuse to have a lack mindset, to not have no money. So the saying, if God ain't got no money or Jesus ain't got no money, then I don't need it either. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lack mindset. It's an excuse to keep yourself in poverty. All right? This is that energy. This can be mentally, this can be spiritually, this can be emotionally, this can be financially, etc., etc. But whatever this energy is here, I say that with the most purest intent, okay? When I say that. But this is the energy here. When it comes to the Bible, that's why when we're talking about these belief systems here, you can read your Bible over and over, know that motherfucker from the back of your hand, front and back here. But if you don't know how to decode it, you need to be able to decode it. If you do not know how to decode the word, then you're just reading words. You need to be able to decode things. This is that energy. I feel like you guys are learning how to truly decode whatever literature that is getting you closer to yourself, that's getting you closer to your higher self, to your most high, to your belief system, whatever you believe in, your God, right? But whatever this is here, just using Christianity as an example, you can go to church all the time, listen to the pastor, and read your Bible and know your Bible from the back of your hands. But if you don't know how to decode the Bible, honey, you're still asleep. Honey, you're not spiritually inclined. You need to be able to decode and really grasp the underlying meaning of these scriptures, right? It's not just reading, okay? Because this is that type of energy, as she said in that video, really analyzing that type of literature and not looking at it from a space of, I guess, list of rules to obey, and more like see it from a perspective of how those scriptures in that literature really align with history, instead of looking at this is how you obey God. Because most of those when it comes to Christianity and the Holy Bible, people view it as how to obey God, because it's not really a thing like that. It's more of diving deep in understanding, really decoding those literatures, really decoding those scriptures, and really understanding it and how it's playing a role within history, within within creation, right? And this is why I feel like belief systems are really aimed right now in these moments in time, especially on a massive global level, right? Let's keep moving forward, okay? I feel like I wrapped y'all up on that. I feel like I probably went all over the place around town with that. So hopefully that got to whoever needed it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I really wrapped y'all up on that analogy there, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Let's go on and clarify courage, man. What is courage about? Why are you wanting us to really view our belief systems? I feel like really viewing and analyzing our belief systems here, seeing what we believe on a soul level. More on what is the spirit saying in these moments in time, not what your mama say, not what your cousins say, not what your daddy say, not what your friends say, your hubby, etc., etc. It's about what do you think, not what society thinks, right? Yeah. Because we're wrapping up some type of karma in these moments in time, because the more that you get closer to yourself, the more that you get closer to God. When the more that you get closer to God, this is you really becoming whole. Because you have to understand, people tend to search outside of themselves and reach outside of themselves for validation. The moment that you really get in connected with your creator, you don't need no validation no more. So that being said, you're coming into this space of wholeness, this space of healing some abandonment issues, because it seems like, you get what I'm saying, it's not really what it seems, it's what it is. We live in a world of a lot of broken people that are unaware how to fix themselves. This is that energy in these moments in time here. You're in this energy of learning how to really deal with yourself. This is like with the Nine of Wands, inner wounds, woes, scars, hurts, pain, just wounded in general. You're really learning how to stitch yourself up, because most people don't know how to stitch themselves up, as well as scared to be able to look in those aspects of themselves and really stitch themselves back up. As you're really being intuitively guided, this is intuition, intuitive guts, or intuitive messages. You feel that shit in your solar plex. You feel that shit in your gut. And the more that you really strengthen your relationship with yourself, you really strengthen your intuition. The more that you really start to intuitively gain these messages from spirit, and really trust in spirit and what they're giving you. You're really spearheading your own personal evolution here. You're really getting back into connectivity with source. I remember at the beginning of my journey, before the spiritual awakening that I went through, there was a search for God, man. It was like I felt this lack within me, and the moment that I felt that energy, before getting into that thought, I haven't really felt the sense of God before the awakening, okay? This is prior before this awakening, okay? I haven't felt the sense of God since 2012 when I triggered my awakening. 2012. And my full awareness of awakening was in 2018. So in that period there, the last time like really fully feel God was in 2012, in that period gap until 2018 came through, and truly understand who God was. It's kind of like I was going through the dark night of the soul here, and this is that energy. Look, God came through the reading. We got judgment. You know, this is my God card, not for the imagery, for the symbolism, right? This is that energy here. You guys are getting out of that dark night of the soul and really hearing the call of your soul here. This is equivalent to in 2018 when shit all went bad, and then I turned around and turned to God, and God answered. This is that energy and these moments in time here. There is some type of searching for God for some of y'all. This is why I feel like there's a major focus on our belief systems right now, because there is a major, especially on a global level, the searching of God, because God really does lack on this plane of existence. We have people like myself and others that got God within them, that shines light on God, but this plane of existence is dark. Most of the shit on earth, most of the shit that we deal with in life on earth is dark. This is the only place that you can steal, rape, kill here, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's like shit all went bad with the Three of Cups. Your third dimension has crashed. So the moment that your third dimension, your safety net crashes, you have no choice but to look up to God, because to be honest, you feel naked out here. You feel naked. You get what I'm saying? So now you're in a call right now, after these cups have fallen, after the carpet was ripped beneath your knees, to get square with God. Where is God? God is mental. It's a consciousness. People are too focused on the physical being of God. It's a consciousness, right? The last thing we need to worry about is who God is on a physical level. It's a consciousness, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. You building a relationship with your creator, you'll strengthen your relationship with yourself. The reason why a lot of people feel out of place in life, really feel odd in life, really feel like they do not know themselves in life, because they do not know their creator. The moment that you come back home to your creator, the moment that self-expression comes out, that individuality comes out, you start to understand who you are, you start to understand your personality, you start to really understand what you bring to this world, you really start to understand purpose here. You really understand that, you'll understand the blueprint, the marking that you're supposed to make on the earth. You get what I'm saying? So this is that energy in these moments and times, being very confident in your abilities to create this new change within yourself. As you're giving birth to manifestation, as you're really giving birth to this transformation within your life here, you're no longer in this energy of deceiving yourself. I see the Seven of Swords as ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is truly bliss. The more that you do not know, the more that it's blissful. Because when you live in the real world, you can't fool yourself no more. This is that energy. You're finally opening up and waking up, opening your eyes to the situation as whole, and really maturing emotionally. Really, you see, this is a knight to a king. So this lets me know you guys are leveling up, getting in alignment with who you are, really addressing this devil energy. You're no longer feeding that energy. You're no longer feeding the ego. What do I mean by feed the ego? I'm saying you're no longer overindulging in the ego in these moments of time, because you took the time to really slow down and really analyze your situation, to analyze what this demon or this hurt is here. You really analyze that energy. You really didn't sit with this womb. I see this this devil card as a real deep-seated womb that you finally looked at here, and this is a part of your karma here. You're wrapping up your karma because you finally decided to look at this deep-seated womb that you had planted within yourself. And the moment that you did that, you tackled that shit head on. This is you tackling your wounds, your woes, your pain head on. We're going to get 2 more, and then we're going to wrap up with your message. Yeah, because sudden change happened. This was abrupt endings. This, I feel like your third dimension has crashed on you. Spirit no longer, God, Allah, whoever you believe in, your Most High, no longer is allowing you to refuse to see the truth in this situation. To really see, to not see what life really is. This is like spiritual awakening energy that I'm feeling here. We're going to get one more card. Okay, they wanted to. All right. Yeah. So now you're walking away from anything that is no longer serving you to really create the life that you so seek. I also feel like this tower is a breakage of some type of false belief system here. Yeah. Some type of false belief system, or some type of safety net, some type of mental prison. You have broken that here successfully here. All right, let's go on and get your message here. Let's go on and get your message to wrap up the reading. Okay, guys. What is your message to wrap up the reading? The Motivation Manifesto. Spirit, what card, what message do you need us to know to end off this reading? Right there. Alright, so your message from the Motivation Manifesto is, let us not forget that our simple efforts and daily triumphs can gather weight and motion to become an unstoppable force towards a focused, free life. This is you no longer being distracted, taking it one day at a time and really understanding who you are here. Because you got to understand, as living as a divine, really being very divine, really on your godly shit, on your God body shit, this shit is hard. Because there's so many traps, there's so many distractions, there's so many things that you can fall into when it comes to this world, when it comes to this matrix, when it comes to this plane of existence that we live in, that it's hard to be divine. But this is that energy, you're really strengthening your abilities to be very self-disciplined, very self-righteous, not righteous, no, self-reliant. Coming into this energy of self-reliance. Learning how to control your urges. Control your behavior, because you have to understand, when it comes to our personal lives, it's about actions and behaviors. But our mental state and our emotional state have to be where they need to be to generate healthy habits, actions and behaviors, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. You're really, I'm hearing detoxing for some of you guys. You can be detoxing in friendships and releasing people that no longer serves you. You can physically be detoxing the body in these moments in time from toxins. I'm hearing releasing a lot of processed food here. You could be just overall fasting from shit that you love indulging in, that is not necessarily healthy for you. You could be overindulging it, right? Really fasting from that, okay? All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl. As well as drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord. As well as stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Depending on where those are getting posted at, that information will be below. I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? Bye-bye.